Good day! I'm Ikslorin, and I really wanted to already do this deck last Friday, but then real life stuff came in, and just after the Naxx cards came out, I made all of this deck here. And then I made a few adjustments to it as I saw what Total Biscuit did with it, with this Deathrattle focused deck. And well, he chose, as a big difference really, he chose to go with the Warlock, so that he didn't have to go for anything with card draw really. I have a few other stuff here because I need some other card draw too. Because I took the Shaman instead, and I did that mostly because of the spells Reincarnate and Ancestral Spirit. Because there are some cool combos here with this one, especially together with Kel'Thuzad. And Reincarnate also obvious because all of these, except one or two of them, have Deathrattle, so a Reincarnate would be really cool. So what do we have in this? We have some 1-drops, a Leponome, that's great. An Undertaker, of course, in a Deathrattle deck. Now, a Zombie Chow, I have only put one of them in because even though it's a great turn 1 or 2 drop, because it can trade very well, and it won't really heal the opponent because you haven't really hit him for anything, I feel like it's a waste of space. Yeah, I think that's the way I would set it. I would rather use that other extra slot for something else that I can also use in any other part of the game, because this thing I feel like can only be played at turn 1 or 2. I don't have anything like an Arcanal Soul Priest or something to make it hit him for 5 instead, so I can't really go with anything there. So because of that, I only took one of them. Ancestral Spirit. Yes, one of the Shaman cards that I think are really good, because if we take that on Kel'Thuzad, as I said, then play Deathwing the turn afterwards, we have a Kel'Thuzad that is resummoned after the Deathwing, and yeah, all of the board is away except for Kel'Thuzad and Deathwing, and Kel'Thuzad then again also takes everything back on the board, so that was there before the Deathwing. So a great combo there with Ancestral Spirit and the Deathwing and Kel'Thuzad, though that is maybe very situational, I don't know. Let's see, then we Reincarnate, also makes a lot of sense. Flame Tongue Totem, that one is to be able to trigger some Deathrattle such as the Nubian Egg here. And the Loot Hoarder, because I need some card draw in this deck. Because of that, I also have this Mana Tide Totem. So yeah, that one together with the Leroy is, I think, the only thing here that it's not in some way having the interaction with or a Deathrattle. But I have this one because I, as it turned out, didn't have enough card draw if I didn't have it in here. Harvest Golem, that's just a great card, really. Great value, because you have to kill it pretty much twice, or hit it at least twice with few more minions. It's just a great card. Baron Wyvern there, because all of these Deathrattles are to my advantage. I have no problem with having a Baron Wyvern there in here. I mean, Total Biscuit had like also the Dancing Swords and the Deathlord in, because they are great cards for the mana cost, but they are not really that good for your, and when you look at the Deathrattle, I mean, your opponent gets a minion out on the board or a draw card. Both of them are not something that I want, so because of that, I haven't put them in here. And because I left these two minions out, I have the more space now that I can use for these spells that I use, and also these different buffs, like the Defender of Argus and the Flame Tongue Totem, so that I can, for example, easier get the Nubian Egg triggered, or just get beneficial traits easier. Leroy, mostly because I think it could be very funny to have a Kel'Thuzad out and then just keep hitting with a Leroy that cannot, that just kills everything and then comes back again. Abomination, that one is great for getting the Nubian Egg to trigger, and is also just a good card. A very aggressive taunt, I like it. Fugan and Stalag, of course. Also, yeah, we have a Reincarnate to use with that. And also the Ancestral Spirit could also be very useful. Slot Belcher, that one is a taunt that I really like, because even when you kill it, you still have to get through it in some way. Kel'Thuzad, as I said, makes all of these very useful. And Deathwing because it's funny, really. So yeah, the really big differences from I can see from the others is, or at least from Total Biscuits, is that I only have one zombie chow, and I already, as I said, it's because I feel like there's a waste of space for something that you can only play at turn 1 or 2. And then I also have thrown out the Dancing Swords and the Death Lord, because I feel like it is better for me to actually just have some cards that are to my benefit, or just spells to be able to trigger the Deathrattles and have those cards. And it works great for me. Now, it probably was because people didn't know what to do with these cards last Friday. But yeah, hopefully the meta hasn't shifted in some way. And the Hunter. I think I heard something about Hunters being in again. Is it something about the web spinner, maybe? Yeah, probably. Okay, Reincarnate. I can think. Ancestral Spirit, that was for Kel'Thuzad. Leroy, also only for Kel'Thuzad, really. And Sludge Belcher is also so way too much mana cost. Reincarnate, I can see be useful. Though, yeah, I can only think of the Nerubian Egg as being something I would reincarnate at least some of the low mana cost cards here. And Undertaker, a Loot Horde, and a Harvest Golem. That is a perfect hand. I like it. The Undertaker is a little bit, yeah, out in the open this turn, but except if he has an Arcane Shot, he wouldn't be able to kill it. Oh, Ancestral Spirit. I don't really need that. But I could, on the other hand, take the Loot Hoarder and the Undertaker out next turn together with the coin. And that way keep the Undertaker a little bit more safe. Yeah, I think I'll do that. He does a steady shot, so there's nothing here on the board that I have to worry about. This web spinner, that's fine. He's probably going to throw the web spinner into the Loot Hoarder. So that's pretty much a card for a card. So let's go for the Undertaker, the coin, and Loot Hoarder. And a 2-3 Undertaker. Next turn, Harvest Golem. That would then be a 3-4. And I don't think I kill it. He can go for an Arcane Shot to it, and then throw the web spin in, but he doesn't have it. And he doesn't have anything there either. Okay. That please not. He goes for the face. He goes for the face. That is so kind of him. Now the question just is what to do. Because he's probably going to trade though. And I don't have enough mana to go for Ancestral Spirit or something here. Or a Reincarnate. But I think I'll go for Nerubian Egg. Just so that he can't go for with any AoE, even though he's a hunter. Yeah, a few spells where he wouldn't want to. Then, yeah, I think I'll just also hit him in the face. I can't see really a reason to do the trade myself. Yeah. Irritating though. One more Deathrattle and I could have traded without a problem. And another Undertaker. So I think this sounds, as to me at least, as being the best thing here. He cannot kill the Undertaker, who would have to at least sack the Buzzard and the Crocodile into it. And then I can kill that over with that one. So that's fine. And an Animal Companion, please. Not Misha. Oh, damn. A 4/4 taunt. It's a great one. Really they should just make that Animal Companion just to be Misha. All the other ones, no thank you. Okay, Sludge Belcher. And I think, do I want to hit him? Because both of these will die though. So yeah, there's not going to be anything happening here. I can't go for a Fugue next turn, that way this will be a 4/5. And I can kill that one if I need to. With my Undertaker, and my Undertaker would then still be alive. But this is not turning out as cool as the other ones I did. Because I did like 3 games, test games with this, just to see how this worked, and it went really awesome because no one really knew what to do with all these cards. So I was just like, yeah. I had like a Kel'Thuzad out and he killed everything I had and everything just came back. And he was just like, okay, I just think I'll just give up then. But okay, so as I said, if we go for a Fugan, we have Noth here to kill that. Then we can kill that. Then he can go in here, of course. But I think that will be more than a good trade. But I'm still in problem with my health. But I feel like even though he has the card advantage, I think I will actually be in a good spot. Because I have a Leroy if need be. And I can even go for an Ancestral Spirit on it. That would actually give me... And he has charge, so he would actually come back again. Except that that lower threat just killed the Ancestral Spirit. Well, fair enough. We incarnate? Nope. Well, if I go for Leroy, I can kill it. That way, I have to kill it some way. So let's go for this. Or do I have anything with Deathrattle here? No, this one, it doesn't have a Deathrattle. Yeah, so that one won't make it be able to kill it. This wouldn't help either. And maybe go for this, a taunt? No, okay. Well, we have to go for Leroy then. Here. And we have to do this, really. Then, as long as he doesn't have a kill command together with some kind of beast, we're still alive, but this is going really bad. People suddenly know how to deal with this. Or has been some change to the meta. Okay, if this is an explosive trap, I would be down to 1 health. That would... Or if it's a misdirection, I could kill myself. But, okay, if we go for this, then this is... Oh, damn. So if we go for this, and... This is probably an explosive trap. And go for this. Explosive trap? Explosive trap. There we go. And we get 2 for force, right? Because of this one. There we go. I'm down to 1 health though, so I'm dead because of that one. Well played. Yeah, this deck is... I think this is more of a slow deck. At least I won always with a lot of board control, and here in the later turns it turned out to be very good. But I got from 19 all the way to here to 17 or 16 with that deck alone. And just playing the first 3 games of those there, so it's only 19 to 17, but still. I guess if we just don't get into a hunter again, we will probably be able to actually get this deck to work. And we already got the next one, being a worthy opponent, of course, but what else? A priest! That is great. Except that he may just get all sorts of the cards that I also have. Like with my Mind Vision and such. But that is possibly okay. Oh, I can live with that. The thing is just that priest is very slow and control heavy, so I'm fine with that. And a Kel'Thuzad. We have really bad draw. We still have stuff to play, but I would rather want something like the Undertaker instead of these 2. I can't use them for anything. For 2 mana he will play a Mad Bomber, killing my 2/1 of course. Yep. Damn. Well, there's nothing here, except doing this. Then the Harvest Golem next turn. That will trade with the Mad Bomber. He will heal himself, hit me in the face. Yes, that makes sense. Yep. Just play slow and steady. This will be the only thing that will be able to trade. Because the Leper Gnome will probably be able to be killed in some way. And the Harvest Golem will be able to be killed, or will still be alive, even though if he has something like Shadow Word Pain. And it gets me all the way down to 23. Which is fine with me, really. So we could sack both of these in here. And both of them will survive. So yeah, that's fine with me. Yeah, I like it. Not bad. And Fugen was which one? Ah, the 4-7. Sweet. So I would go... We could also go for Leper Gnome and the Nerubian Egg, so he doesn't want to go for a Holy Nova. Probably, that would be good. And Totem maybe? Yeah, we will play all of them, so that's fine with me. Then these will be 5 damage at all. This one would nearly be dead if I... We could also go with these two, but yeah. Rather go with this. Because I probably also need to clear the board a little, so I can play actually stuff, because we're getting close to the maximum of 7 minions. So, yeah, there's the Holy Nova, killing everything, but giving me a 4-4. It's still good for enough for him. Well, let's go for the Fugen then, and hit him in the face. Could also go for the Flame Tongue Totem, but I'd rather keep them for stuff that I need to trigger. Though I just have played both of my Nerubian X, I guess, so I think this is actually not really that important. Yeah. I think I can actually just play this. There's nothing else really to do. Weird Kel'Thuzar can first be played next turn. Go, Reincarnate. Not really. I would need something like Stalag before I want to reincarnate this one. And one of them has to die also. So, let's just keep that. A Holy Nova killing... Well, killing the totem. Shadow Word Pain, that, okay. And making these 4 attacks so he cannot in any way hit him. Or, yeah, with no shadow. He can't do any shadow words on this. Though he can take on that one. But wouldn't I get... No, I wouldn't. There's no minions that died this turn. So as long as he cannot silence it or kill it. Damn it. Okay, more health. Fine with me. And the card. That's fine with me too. An Undertaker. Won't help me much, but I'll play it anyway. Let's see. Okay, that won't help me either. If I go in here and take this one, then let's go for a reincarnate on that one actually. Then this one is also dead. So if I actually get... Oh, and it goes together with the Undertaker. Good to know. So if I get Fugen out, I can also just reincarnate him immediately and getting the 11-11. Thaddeus. And I have lethal. And I cannot see him any way actually being able to kill everything here. He can kill the Undertaker, but he cannot kill Fugen. What? No, cannot. Ah, that one is cool though. And then what? Powered Shield. He's looking for the heal to everything, right? Okay, that is interesting. My Blast, okay. He is a lot of things to do, I guess. Yeah. Well played indeed. Well played indeed. See? This deck is actually, it seems to me at least, but that it is actually a bit viable, even though it is technically a gimmick deck. But maybe it's also because the meta is still shifting. But I haven't played really the last week, so I cannot say if the meta already has been stabilizing on something. I would guess that the meta, when the last Naxx cards were out, that the meta really went into something with a lot of silence because people didn't know what to do with all of these things and how to counter them. So they just took a lot of silence out and tried to get everything away that is new. But I would think that after a week, at most, the things would have stabilized. We're going for the same thing as before, of course. We are sadly not second. And we cannot really use a reincarnate. Though a reincarnate and a loot hoarder is not bad. It's a lot of cards. But then again, I would rather reincarnate something else than a loot hoarder. I would, though, think about reincarnating a loot hoarder if I had Baron Riven there. But that is not really... Nah. No. If not, no. I don't think so. That's 2 cards for 2 cards. That's not good. No. I don't like it. That's not the best use of a reincarnate. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. We're going against a trap hunter of some kind. And there's the Undertaker. Okay. And he can kill the Undertaker immediately. So... would I maybe not just want to keep the Undertakers here and the Harvest Golem? But that would be 5 mana to play all of these. And these would be then 2 3s. But they would be 2 3s. And he would have an Eaglehorn Bow, but he wouldn't play or wouldn't use it before a trap was played. So let's go for a totem, really. That is a taunt. So if he's not a good player, he will hit it with his Eaglehorn Bow, but he's not stupid enough to do that. Misha? Misha. Of course it's Misha. So he would go through there with that. He wouldn't go with anything here for 4 mana. As a hunter, what would you want to do? You could buff it with the Huntmaster. Could you do anything else? I don't think so. I wouldn't want to go with one Undertaker. So maybe just another taunt, really. A healing totem. That's good when we first get actually to the beefy stuff. Or get to the stuff that we actually want to play. Okay, he doesn't use the Eaglehorn Bow, of course. No, he doesn't. And the secret, there it is. Though he has not a lot of secrets, because he wouldn't have these then. I mean, it's at least not a full-on gimmick. But so it's probably just an Eaglehorn Bow and some explosive traps. But it's still enough to be viable. So what we were thinking about was 2 Undertakers and the Harvest Golem. But is that really good? The Abomination will just be traded with that, kill my totem, and this one would still be alive. Right? Yes. The Undertaker, on the other hand, one of them would die, the other one would probably also die. Yeah. The thing is, if this is a snipe, he will get another durability and be able to kill one of the Undertakers. Or kill the other Undertaker, but if it isn't, it is okay, interesting. For the fact that it doesn't seem to be full-on gimmick, he has a lot of... He has some of the more unused taunts, or unused secrets. So this is a full-on trade, really. He just goes with Misha into one of these, and goes with the Eaglehorn Bow into one of the others. And he even buffs. I cannot see any way to get anything done with this. Yeah, we have to go for the Abomination. We cannot do anything else here. There's at least a Deathwing, but I don't think we can survive that long. You can go. We could also go for a Harvest Golem and a Flame Tongue Totem. Maybe a Reincarnate too. But would that help? The Flame Tongue Totem would make this one kill that. And this one would not be able to kill anything. But we will at least be able to kill that. Then he would go with one of these into the Flame Tongue. But... And we would have a 2-1 and then a 3-2-3 also. That we... Would we... No. I'd rather go for the Abomination. And then what? I could then go in here, but that would just kill that. So I guess I'll just end my turn. Then he can choose go full on in here. That would kill that. He could go in with that, but that would kill that too. But then that one would be as a 4-2, but it would be better with this one as a 4-3. Interesting. So he's doing what? Oh, he doesn't have any more secrets. Now I'm just in trouble, as in I don't know what to do. Here, a kill command. So we are in even more trouble, because we have 1 turn. Next turn he will be a killer, so we have to do 1 turn kill with this deck, and that is not possible. But how much would we be able to kill here? Nothing. Well played. But yeah, there's nothing here to do. I guess hunters. I guess this deck just is not good against some very low, some very face heavy or mid games heavy stuff, because that's what the hunter is. I cannot come up with any end game hunter. So yeah. Well, that was a great start for the first video, wasn't it? Well, hopefully we can in the future not run into a lot of hunters all the time. I'm still thinking about making a few changes to this deck, but I think I had some great test runs with it, and I still think this deck is really great as it is. Not viable, because it's of course a gimmick deck, but still. But we'll see. Thank you for watching, and see ya!